Tino, babe.
Yo, Tino, he'll get his dome pop. Satin blue on his whip, but he ain't no cop. Don't stop, spray up his motor till it smokes up. Cause what I bought for insurance, I have it wrote off, you joker. Suck on your mum and take note, cause the foreign ring up in his grill. Like grandma stovetop, don't flop. Fuck up the game, like this was Roblox. Oh gunner, running this field, I'm for your walk up. Drum roll, load up a cannon and give her more shots. I put your face on a beam, now you're Zordon. Treat you like an old sketchbook, you'll get drawn on. I lead your girl from the back, I'm that raw blood. Wait, who the fuck feels they could do me something? I'll roll up in your ends with a toolie busting. 32 ugly as shit, like Miss Rooney's husband. Somebody cut me a deal, I'm just too disgusting. Niggas think they next in line, but they ain't doing nothing. Mask on, metal in hand, Freddy Krueger's coming. Tools all up in your home, I'm here to fix the plumbing. House blown, toaster run, leak gas from your oven. Diol on your girlfriend's face, and she best get to sucking. Head game resemble my dad, cause it was good for nothing. Yeah, I'm still vegan, but I'm down for beef. Niggas think they slip with a dialect, but talk is cheap. Watch your mouth, little nigga, because I roll with heat. Top said there's no returns, and I see no receipt. I put your boy in the back like he was groceries. Riding round with the burner boy in case I find any extendo. Licking up shots until it overheats. No mask, did it barefaced, just so they know it's me. Eyes closed, chest wide open, heart surgery. Usher said just let it burn, let's make it third degree. Niggas think everything's jokes until you shoot his queen. Shot was funny as shit, it barely missed the bean. Wax on, then wax off to leave the burner clean. Then open up the Uber app to flee the murder scene. Waving a stick will make them levitate. I raise a toast in the air, let's celebrate. See a couple holding a blade, like it's wedding day. And you can leave with a slash, just like wedding cake. Bitches on snap in the snacks. Oh no you ain't, know your place. Worked up flawless, you look like bellyache. Beat my dick all off in the face, and let it detonate. All facts, just ask your mum, she'll demonstrate. Damn right babes, I'm a jerk, just let it marinate. I gave it a beat.
I was penfold and some. Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for an actually special edition crossover show, people. The Manchester City Arsenal podcast, people. Man Them City podcast meets Gonna Talk from the Arsenal podcast. Manchester City, defeat Arsenal and win the Carabao Cup. So you know what? I ain't even doing no long intros. Let me bring in the victor first and foremost. My Light Veta Games TV is in the building. What are you telling me, Veta? You good? Is he there? Is he doing some delayed intro or something? Yo, Veta, we there? There he is. What are you saying?
Yo!
Talk to me.
You had to put on a special show, and I'm gonna do my part by being here promptly, being here nice and early. Let me forgive the people in the chat right now. I'm not able to stay for the entire show, but you know I'm here with the energy. So tune in, get comfortable. The champ is here.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is
Vader Games.
Listen. What? This was needed. I'm telling you. I don't balk. I don't diminish. I don't raise my nose at no trophies. I value it all. This manager right here. Look at the list. Look at the list of greats. My manager tops that list with regards to the number of League Cups. I rate it. And again, this has been such an inconsistent City, such an inconsistent Pep. What I saw today with regards to the players, I'm not even going to say that they raised their level. They played to the occasion. I can't lie. I didn't see anything that I haven't seen before in terms of even glimpses or moments from these players. But what I saw was they played for the moment. They played for the importance. Trophies aren't easy to win. When you look at the list of those managers, it's not easy to win. So I rate this. My players, I rate heavily. Man, what do we play for, Flawless? What is it all about? At the end of the day, it's about trophies.
The trophies. I don't downplay the trophies. Yeah, I hear it. You know what I'm saying, no matter the priority of the prestige, of the trophy, I don't downplay it. So that's congrats to you, look.
Congrats. Hey, winner to winner.
Congrats.
Winner to winner. You know what? Us in Manchester, we know about winning. We know about the dominance. You know what I mean? So I know you relate to this. I know you understand this. Now, I'm going to tell you,
can't lie. As much as I don't like City winning trophies, seeing this Vader is great, yo. It's fantastic. Sorry, go on, man. It's fantastic.
What? Listen. It's bonus. This is bonus. I can't say that this trophy was unexpected. Once you make it to the final, you're going to rate your club and you're going to expect them to win. But I went into this final, again, not as favorites. Hey, listen, y'all already, I don't know if Pops is in the chat, GLE, gassing it. Listen, I'm telling you, I went into this final and I wasn't favorites. I've been inconsistent. I've been so poor. My issues defensively.
And hold that for, obviously, we got to bring in the runners up as well, but you carry.
Oh, you got more.
We got
more people out here?
Yeah, we got TJ Warren, we got Duncy in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Crossover. We'll go on, carry on Vader, man. I got TJ Warren TV.
No. Before he even starts, I want to say congratulations. I want to say congratulations to my man. This is what I'm saying. The better team won. It is what it is. Congratulations to you. You deserve it. Do you know what? Yeah, this is the first cup that your manager ever won. Yeah? It should be how ironic. This could be the last. But big up.
Hi, Vader.
What up, TJ? What up? Listen,
hi, buddy.
Flawless, you know me. Mm-hmm. Denzel Equalizer here. Don C came in here talking about this might be my manager's last. Okay, all right. Now I'm going to talk heavy. Now I'm talking heavy.
The reason why I said that is because you said your fan base don't deserve your manager. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, so, there's a portion of
who knows? You might need this season. You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting it up.
Yes, that is true. There's a portion of my fan base that have been very undeserving. They've been moving selfishly. They've been moving like it's a it's God-given right for us to be winning trophies like this. So the way they've been talking about my manager Pep, the way they were doubtful of the 11 that he selected, the way they thought, oh, this is going to be the same old thing. Yeah, I'm talking to them and I agree with you, Don C. But listen, I came into this show prepared. Listen, I see Don C. Those of you that don't know, Don C is wearing an extra large. That's an extra large. See how tight that thing is on this guy? He's in the gym now. So I'm ready for this.
Let's do this, man. All right, let's go bench for bench. Let's do this.
We're gonna go bench for bench, curls for curls. You know what I mean? That's what the girls like. But I must stress this. This performance, I have to be real. TJ's one of them. TJ was talking about he was going to be the one showing armpits. TJ was talking about how they're going to be putting red ribbons on this trophy because he did not rate this city because of how inconsistent we've been, because of what he saw versus Real Madrid. And I had to say this, and Flawless was kind of saying, yeah, maybe a moral victory. Those were being like Vader, silver lining all the time. But the way we played a man down versus Real Madrid, that gave me so much belief with regards to what we can do. What we can do when we're playing our ball, when we're playing with regards to attacking, and Pep gets the balance right. I honestly had only one criticism of the 11, right? Yeah. Because many are going to be like, oh, he's playing Bernardo again. Why is he playing Bernardo? What does Bernardo really give? So if there is anything, maybe you could argue, put Nico O'Reilly, which I'm going to talk about later, but put Nico O'Reilly in the midfield. Obviously, drop Bernardo Silva, bring Ait Nori at left back, and let's run it that way. Again, minor changes if you want more attacking. But I think Pep was like, listen, I'm going to be so concentrated in how we're playing off the ball. All right, and I'll wait to listen and hear what you guys have to say as Arsenal fans. But Pep was like, "Listen, I don't need the legs off the ball right now, because if you guys are in possession, I know who I'm going to let have the ball." And Bernardo reads the game better than most in terms of, you know what, here's the threats, here's not. I know when to back off. Us giving you guys the ball and saying, you know what, Kepa or Gabriel or Saliba, you guys need to spray those balls over top. You guys need to find those people. And You're on mute.
You're on mute.
Don't forget those two as well, right? So Zubimendi. We're going to carry him. Like in regards to dropping in and maybe spinning and doing that type of stuff. You know,
yeah.
Try and beat the press. We're going.
Facts. Now, had they dropped back, those two midfielders that you mentioned, I think they're now inviting us to actually press up a little more as well, because it gets really congested. But I thought my manager got it spot on today. I thought maybe had the shooting boots been on, maybe you guys get that goal a little early because Trafford made brilliant back to 3 saves in a row. Like, yeah, he was on it. But after that, I can't lie. And again, I get killed. Listen, I accept my label, all right? Because TJ's one of the most fraudulent on this platform. Keep calling me a gaslighter. So I've accepted it. But I said, you can tolerate this style of play because you're winning. You can tolerate this style of play because you keep advancing with regards to the Champions League and so on. But when you don't, it goes horribly wrong. And this is a great example of you're gonna die by the sword and you're gonna live by the sword. But in this case, you're dying with this style of play because when it gets snuffed out, it's not pretty. It's not pretty. So listen, I am amped. Listen, I'm going to be in the gym like Don C after this. I'm going to make sure, because again, Don C got that chest. I'm going to work on the back tonight. And make sure. See, he's making the pecs jump. I'm going to work on the back tonight so everything's kind of balanced out. Let's go.
It is. And hey, big up Fats, man. But hey, Fats, hold that. But it says, don't worry, lads. I had a bad 12 days. PSG, Newcastle, PSG, Everton. Yeah, you lot have been getting packed up left, right, and center everywhere, yo. You man have literally been the football. You've been the heavy bag in the gym. You know, you lot just been taking no defense.
It's
just
been looking
taking
ugly.
shots. Just taking.
It's brutal.
It is. It could happen to
could be worse, Vader. We could be Chelsea fans.
Yeah, there you go, man.
Oh yeah. Marshall's dying.
Tottenham fans.
Marshall is not allowed to talk to me tomorrow. You can talk all you want, but anybody not named Vader Games TV is not talking to me. To be honest with you.
So Vader,
the air is thin here at the top, Vader. The air is thin here at the top, man.
That's
you
true.
and I,
That's true.
you and I, we are at the top. You, me, Don C. Man United, they're still at lower altitude, but we don't need to get into that. Let's talk about teams that matter. No, let's talk about teams that matter.
Teams that matter. Facts.
Yeah. So, Vader, you're right. I cannot. I talked with Chest and I got burned. That was a Pep Guardiola masterclass. Arteta had no answers. So let's start from the beginning. I said on my show, and I know you were in the chat, so I appreciate that.
Oh yes, I definitely was.
Yeah, no, you were taking notes. I know what you were doing, which is fair. I said do not play Kepa in this game, and I got in a big argument with Taryn, and he's like, no, well, Kepa deserves to start, and a lot of people agreed with him because Kepa is your cup keeper, blah 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 blah, but going into the game, I knew that he has lost he's lost 3 of the of the competitions that he started while he was at Chelsea. So he's 0-3. He was 0-5 when he was in the team. So even on the bench, this guy's holding L's at Wembley. Okay, so that's not a good statistic. And you know, everybody's like, well, you know, you got to ride the horse that brought you there. You know, we wouldn't have gotten through. We wouldn't have gotten through that Crystal Palace penalty.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, we wouldn't have got through. The guy conceded 11 goals in that penalty shootout. What the fuck are you talking about? Like the guy couldn't save a fucking Word document, and we're out here giving him shit, like saying, oh yeah, no, he deserves to play. No, you are in your first final in the first 6 years, your first final in 6 years, and you do not start arguably the best goalkeeper in the Premier League. You sit him on the bench for a Spanish goalkeeper whose game has passed him by. You saw it. He was completely out of his depth. Now, speaking of being completely out of your depth, first 20 minutes, I thought you guys were out of your depth. We were all over you. Mm-hmm. And as soon as Trafford made those 3 saves and Kai Havertz misses that sitter, our heads go down. And I'm looking at the manager and I'm looking at the leadership to say, hey, you know what? Pick your fucking heads back up. Let's get back into this game. This game is not over. We acted like we had just conceded, and we were only 25 minutes into that match. After that, we didn't look dangerous at all. And that's hugely concerning for us on the run out. I mean, and I'm going to give Pep Guardiola a ton of credit, and I'm going to kind of give shit to the players and Mikel Arteta. And I've been extremely nice to Mikel Arteta all season long. I have put the guns up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because you're right. The performances has not been good, but we are getting results, right? We're obviously we're 9 points clear. Obviously, you guys have a game in hand, soon to be 6. Let's just go ahead and let's operate like we're 6 points ahead, going into this international break. Today we just got completely outclassed, outmasterminded. Pep playing those 4 players as deep as they did, get completely eliminating any plays that we had coming in, playing out the back. Kepa looked completely out of his depth as well. You could tell we were getting frustrated because we didn't have any options. So it was, Saliba to Gabriel, back to Kepa, back to Gabriel, over to Nkapie, back to Kepa, and then he kicks the ball long, and Victor Gyökeres can't turn on a ball and can't run onto it. You played us perfectly, and Arteta had no answers for it. None, 0. And when we did look like we were about to start something up, you had Kai Havertz in the 10, giving it the touch like he was Jeffrey Dahmer. He looked like a League 2 footballer today, bro. Don't let this guy he's Uncle Bad Touch. Do not let this guy within 500 feet of a school. It was fucking brutal.
Just before you carry on, before you ask that question, you lot in the chat that are not new here, we are going to get to it all. Don't worry. TJ and Don C, without prompts, are going to get to Saka. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
TJ's already just started talking, man. Give him chance. One thing we don't do here at Sarcasm City TV is avoid giving players criticism, star boys or not. Everybody can get cooked.
Everybody's going to get it. Don't worry.
Cooked. Anybody like TJ, we spoke before this. TJ's fuming as it is anyway. So don't worry about it, you lot, man. We gonna get to Saka. Don't worry about it.
Chat. Understand. We're cooking on medium heat right now. You don't gotta rush to cooking. We're gonna get there. Don't worry. Saka was the captain.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, there are 3 or 4 players in the firing line in front of Saka. Okay, and when you're coming out here and you're saying, "Oh yeah, shoot at Saka first," bro, Saka is he's not even top 3 on my list, and we're gonna get to it. Arteta looked just outclassed. Kepa is the reason we lost that match, though. He's absolutely the reason. Starting him was you knew what time it was as soon as we start him. Now, and I understand, Vader, you started Trafford, and the way that you guys set up completely dominated us. But I think if Raya is in that back line, he makes better decisions on the ball. He makes better decisions in guiding and directing the players. I know, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But
I can say the same thing.
You are in your first final. No, but here's the difference, though, is that we are in our first final in 6 years. You're not. You guys came in there, honestly, Vader, and this is a compliment. It's going to sound like it's not a compliment, but it is a compliment. You guys came in there looking like it was just a normal day for you. Yeah. It's just another day. Another day. You guys were starting Ake. You started Ake. He's not a normal starter for you guys. You guys didn't have Diaz in there. And you're just like, whatever. It's fine. Yeah.
We go into Wembley.
You guys go in. The difference is you guys go into Wembley and get the job done. It didn't even look like you were sweating it too much. But we shit our pants and just stand there.
Yeah, I'll go one further though. If Trafford makes that mistake and you lot win the game, everyone's crashing on Trafford. Perhaps they got the decision right. That's what it is. If he rolls reverse and he makes that mistake, we're all here like Donnarumma should have started right. But guess what? He got his decision right. Go on.
Right. Yeah, and I'm still getting. This is where I'm giving credit to Pep because he set the team up perfectly. Perfect instructions because he knew how we were going to play because we've been playing like that all season. We've been playing out the back all season. We do not set long balls out. We don't. We do not send the ball long ever. We always play it out the back. We're always building from the back and we just could not do it today. We couldn't do it because you guys it wasn't even that intense of a press. You guys were just blocking the lanes. Yeah. And that was it. That was it. You guys just provided the blueprint on how to beat this Arsenal team this season. And I tweeted that. And that is where I didn't see that tweet, but I'm glad we're on the same page because we got exposed today. I'm going to be very honest with you. Now, if we want to get into players, because Don C, you're smiling way too much for me, so I'm just going to keep.
Whoa.
I agree.
He was expecting this, and you know what? This is where me and Don C are going to differ. He's like, oh, okay, no, it's fine. No, it's not fine. This is not fine. This is fine. None of this is acceptable. And Don C, I know you're disappointed, but you came in thinking that we weren't going to win. I thought we were going to win. The way that we've been playing, the way that Man City have been playing, the mad inconsistency. Vader said it at the beginning. I thought that we were going to win. So the fact that we got embarrassed like we did today, I'm fuming. My wife is like wondering, or like following me around the house, asking him if I'm okay. Fuck no, I'm not okay. Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, I hear that.
I got beige and reds posted on my Twitter saying posting Arsenal players in bridesmaids dresses.
Big ups.
I have to hear from all the rivals all week long now. I have to sit. I have to sit on American Waffle tomorrow and get cooked. Yeah, so this is why I'm pissed off.
All week.
And it's not even just on Arteta. Let's just move through the players. Okay? Why not? Kepa sucks. I don't want to see him in an Arsenal kit ever again. But I'm gonna have to because we have to go play fucking Southampton in the cup, and he's our cup keeper. We can play Tommy Setford. Send this guy fucking back to Spain. I'm done with him. I saw all I needed to see today. Get him out now. In Capier, on strings. Semenyo had him on strings today. As soon as that first foul, as soon as he fouled him, his game was over. It was over because he can't play the way that he can't defend the way that he normally defends. Semenyo had him on strings today. And you could argue that Semenyo wasn't even one of your best players.
No.
He just did what Semenyo does, which is stretch out the left backs, pause. And he did it. Gabriel Saliba, fine. They're maybe the two people that I can give the benefit of the doubt.
Great partnership on Holland. Holland.
Ben White. If you want to leave.
Wow.
Because you played like you wanted to leave today. He was fucking awful. Awful. He makes the case for why we went to Urian Timber. All you need to do, go watch the Man City Arsenal Cup final. That's when Ben White fucking died for me. Everybody, oh yeah, he can overlap. Fuck off. This guy's a liability, and he's a mental little person. I'm not going to say the M word. Turkey was living in his fucking brain rent-free today. It's embarrassing to watch. Now, speaking of embarrassing, let's go to our midfield. Declan Rice, one of the worst games I've ever seen him play in an Arsenal kit. One of the worst. You're supposed to be our consistent. You're supposed to be the captain without actually being the captain. Useless today. Useless. Speaking of useless, let's go to Zubamendi. Out of his depth. Big game, small man. Brute got put on a poster by Nico Riley. Posterized. I have not seen. They should have put an X rating on that domination, on that goal, because man just got bent over. Guys, I'm embarrassed. You guys, this isn't anger. This is embarrassment. I'm embarrassed, and they should. And if I'm embarrassed, all the way out here in Kansas City, Missouri, landlocked, away from everything, how are they feeling? Oh no, they probably just got on their fucking Lambos and drove home. But no, I get to hold corn because the guys I've been fucking bigging up the entire season decided they weren't going to show up today. Speaking of not showing up, Kai Havertz. Don't show up again in the 10. I don't want to see it. That guy, the touch was diabolical. I'm not going to run the serial killer joke because I already did that. But he was awful. Horrible touch. Horrible first touch. And for a guy that you need breaking lines in the midfield, no. What? Like, worst player on the pitch for me today. And that's saying something. Because Leandro Trossard was also on the pitch. And he also had an awful game. Could not maintain possession, couldn't hold up play, couldn't make a pass. We couldn't string two passes together. Speaking of not being able to string passes together, Bukayo Saka. Bro, I've defended this guy. I come on the show every week. and I give him the benefit of the doubt. I say that the system doesn't necessarily suit the players. I'm coming on here and I'm giving like I'm giving lawyer level arguments about how wingers in the Premier League haven't been good, and the only good winger has been Semenyo. I am getting Johnny Cochran level fucking arguments here as to why Bukayo Saka is underperforming. And then he does that. Bro, indefensible. Indefensible today. And you're supposed to be the captain. Captain vibes. Yeah, hail in boy, captain vibes. He's the only time the last time we were in a final at Wembley, he was in the squad. When we were playing Chelsea in 2019, he's the only player left from that Europa League final still in the squad. We're completely transformed. We're talking about how far we've come as an institution. Yay, we're in the final again, guys. Look at how far we are. We're built for the future. 2-0 fucking drubbing. Victor Gyökeres. Stop defending him. Stop defending him. I saw troops out there defending him. I saw several Arsenal content creators defending him. Watching this guy try to turn on a ball and run up the pitch, I've seen oil tankers turn quicker. This guy is so bad on the ball. Why are we trying to give it? He runs the channels. Unless you're landing that ball right in front of him and he's streaking and he's at pace, he's not going to do shit with it. He's awful at holding up the ball. He's awful at passing. He can't make a 5-yard pass. We make jokes about this all the time on American Idiots. He needs to if he makes a successful 5-yard pass, me and Dal talked about it. He makes a successful 5-yard pass, you think he's going to have a good game. Nope, not today. Because he's running the channels. He's trying to hold up the ball. Bro, he got eaten alive by Ake in 2026. But I'm supposed to be defending this guy? I'm supposed to be doing oh, that's Staffy. Sorry, I had to switch it up. Anyway. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Okay? If you know on this one. But anyway, Staffy can hold that, by the way. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, I stop defending him. Please stop defending him. You're embarrassing yourself. He's a finisher and nothing else. He is not a fucking footballer. He's an athlete. And that's okay. He's made a lot of money. He's made a living being an athlete, which is a lot more than I can say for myself, But I know my limitations as a professional. I work at a very high. I work at a tech firm, right? I know what my limitations are. You ask me to code something, I'm gonna fucking laugh at you and be like, I know I'm not gonna do that because there are smarter people that can do that, but I can do this for you. Somebody needs to tell Gyökeres, bro, you're not a coder. You manage people. You stay in your fucking lane. And trying to play him out of position or expect him to do something that he has never done in the English game. And specifically in England. Specifically is what I mean there. Just know your limitations and know his. And then I don't have to come on here and say he's not a footballer because right now he doesn't look. There are games, full-on games, like months at a time where he's looked completely out of his depth, and he looked completely out of his depth today. So stop blaming it on lack of service. He got service. When he got service, he fucked it up, or Ake was right there. Stop it. Stop with the excuses. This oh yeah, we're in the final. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, well, our journey ends here. That kind of talk is loser talk. And I'm calling it out from now on. I let it go. I saw the Wolves tie. Okay. I was on my channel. I was on here calling 10,000 people, hotel chair merchants and cucks. Right. I called half the Arsenal fan base.
You did?
People who like watching their wife get banged in front of them. Right. Yeah, that really hasn't changed, and I probably should have continued to beat that drum, but it's just unacceptable to me at this point. It's unacceptable, and now and we were going to get onto this, but I'll get onto this now. Momentum at this point in the season is everything, right?
Okay.
Momentum. It's not. I can hear the argument that performances don't matter. I can hear that argument because as long as you're getting the results, that's fine. But if you are not getting if you stop getting the results and you lose that momentum, I'm so pissed off. I can't even
It's
form
cool, man.
words
Get
right
off
now.
your chest. That's what we here for.
If you at this point in the season lose Big Mo and that momentum bubble gets popped at the business end of the season, you're fucked. And especially with this manager, what have we seen? When we go into tailspins, it's extremely hard to get us out. And I keep saying this, and people are arguing with me on it. This international break could not have come at a better time for us, especially after this loss. Because we need to go back and we need to get healthy and we need to get ready for the rest of the season. And thank God we have a fairly easy FA Cup game when we come back. Because April 11th through the rest of the season, it's looking peak if we're playing like this. And then we're playing Man City 2 weeks after that international break. And that's the title right there. That game is the title. Because I don't trust these guys now, especially after today. I don't trust these guys now to not drop points against the competitions that we have against. Because I was sitting here, and I still fully expect us to win the league. I think we're going to win the league. But now you're making us sweat because we've lost all momentum now. That's why this game was so important. That's why I can't be smiling over here like Don C is. And I can't wait to hear why he's smiling. Why are you smiling? I feel like that Lee Gunner clip. Why are you smiling?
Yeah, why are you smiling? That clip is hilarious.
Like why
are you smiling, Don C? Fuck you.
Why are you smiling?
As you were.
Why are you? No, I'm going to toss it over to Don C because you know what? I need to hear. You know what? I need to hear some positivity. Maybe. You know what? I need to hear some positivity, and I'll get back onto the players and I'll get back onto the manager because this is a systemic problem that I've let go for far too long. And I said I was going to call it out, but hey, then we got more points.
Yes.
Dunsey, go ahead.
Before we get to
the
team smile itself, hold fire there, Dunsey. Hold fire just quickly one sec. Big up everyone tapped in, clearly enjoying the show. TJ, I hope you feel better after that. I'm sure you have more to say. Shout out to your wife as well, because you said she was following you around, making sure you was good, man. So salute.
Bro, she's keeping me away from sharp objects. She doesn't need to, but you know.
That's love. That's love right there.
Yeah, serious, man. Love, shout out to Mrs. Warren every time. Big up to Ed for the super chat. I appreciate you. Says Arsenal versus the Big Six. Except Spurs are always shooketh. Appreciate you, Ed, man, for the super chat. Shout out Cam in the chat. He's not happy. He says 300k a week. And then he's got like the confused emoji, obviously talking about Saka. He goes on to say, if I see our terrorists on site, meaning it'll probably help verbal abuse people. We're not here for physical violence. But big up to Cam for both super chats. And actually, no, we are here for physical violence if it's against Sai. Big up Sai for the super chat though every single time. Just big up TJ Dunsey. Hope all's good. He put smiling face, free smiling emojis, pep tactics on point. People told me Rice Ballon d'Or level. He played like mushy Rice, zubby do, 2 sick emojis, Saka, diabolical, sick emoji.
Side, big up. Thanks for the super chat. Focus on staying in Europe.
Hey, just
uncomfortable conversations about Liverpool.
Well, you lot run up the likes as well. There's over 60 people in the building. I don't know how many likes we on. So, man, make sure we run up the like. Subscribe to everyone here as well. Vader, TJ, and Dunsey's channels are all in the title. All their links are in the title. Click the links. So we're at 37 likes. Yells up to 50 likes. Hit the subscriber button as well. And one last thing. Shout out to Shane as well. Been a member of the channel for 9 months, man. Big up, Shane. Appreciate you. Link for the memberships in the pinned comment as well. Floor's yours, Dunsey, man. Your thoughts as you.
You know, yeah. Before I'll even tell you why I'm happy, yeah. Sai, thank you for that lovely donation to Flawless and Sarcasm City TV, right? But it's okay. This is what I'm saying. Your misguided anger should be towards words. And your player, who's the African king, he's only scored 5 goals in the Premier League. Pick him up each and every time. This is what I'm saying, little pussy. Yo. Fuck Liverpool. I'm glad to see a downfall. The worst champions ever.
I agree.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like, do you know what it is? Do you know how you know that's true? Yeah? Not even Vati can look you in the eyes. That's what I'm saying. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yo, people, the reason why I'm happy is because I had family over at my house, friends. We watched the match before that. It was vibes in. My brother bought his decks. Come on, man. It was nice. It was funky house, R&B, hip hop, some old school, new school. We was even cutting shade. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, and it wasn't that liquor, but always drink responsible. Okay, people, make sure you got a bottle of water. Yeah, what I'm saying. Arteta right here. It is what it is. Okay, let's get into it. Yeah. Yeah, you're the champions. Big up you, yeah. This is what I'm saying. See you in the Conference League next season. Anyway, what can I say? Honestly,
please.
what can I say? Okay, let's do this now, yeah. You see, I've been here before. Yeah, I've been here before. Like, if it was the FA Cup and it was a final, I'd be more confident because yesterday, Flawless asked me what's my scoreline, and I still didn't answer. The reason why I didn't is because I wasn't confident. And normally I am. When I'm confident, yeah, I'll tell you this each and every time. This is what I'm saying. And I'll stand on my sword. This is what I'm saying. And more time in finals, I'm right. I wasn't confident because you see, history plays a big part in things for me. Yeah. Maybe not for other people, but for me. We've been against Chelsea, against City, and against Birmingham, and we've lost all three. Yeah. All three. Right. So we have a 0% rate in the League Cup. This is what I'm saying. So do you know what? Yeah, for myself personally, only in the Premier League era, because the last time we won it was 1993. Just a little history lesson for you people. Yeah. So in the Premier League era, we have a 0% rate. So we do not know how to win this. We haven't got the spirit of it. This is what I'm saying. We haven't got that shit oozing around in the stadium. You see what I'm saying, people? Yeah. So if Arteta was to give them a pep talk and say, yeah, we have to win this, what trophies are they showing them from 1993 when black and white TVs had big backs? Yeah, if you want to go see a big back here, go Brazil. You'll see plenty of them. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, let's do this now. Yeah, who I blame? Or Colombia. Each to their own. Each to their own. This is what I'm saying. Yeah. Us men, we're good.
Sheik about to pop up in the chat. Sorry, go on. As soon as you mentioned Colombia, Sheik about to pop up in the chat.
She just pops into the stream immediately. What?
You see, us people, we're married men. But we have to like help a brother like Flawless out here. This is what I'm saying. Like we're trying to get him in the pen, man. What it is, what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because he knows his team is shit. Yeah, we're trying to help him.
Whoa! Let's not even go there. The married life. Salute to you three, kids and all that. For 2 of the 3 of you and all that stuff. Yeah. Sure, on the way for TJ. Yeah. You see all that.
Man, like that. Why? Once you see that Colombia, you like, "I papi," like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yeah.
You know what? You got a point.
Let's do this.
You know what? You got a point still, yo.
Hey, TJ, see why I'm happy, bro. Like today, I don't really give a shit, yeah. Okay, people, right, yeah. Enough of the backstory, yeah. I blame Arteta. It's as simple as that. It's like this, yeah, because I know everyone's got their own little thing, but the reason why I blame Arteta, yeah, is because he done what I always said he was gonna do. React. I had this conversation with Flawless at the beginning of the season when we bought Eze. I said, it's not that I don't trust the team. I don't trust Arteta because he's a reactive manager. Okay, let me show you why he's a reactive manager. On the 16th minute, Hikape got a yellow card. It shouldn't have been a foul, but regardless, he got a yellow card. Yeah, it shouldn't have been a foul. You know what I'm saying? My man was holding his ankle, like to say he stepped in his ankle. Come on, man. Like,
yeah, it wasn't anywhere near it.
Your players were diving all over the field. Look up, and then Bernardo Silva getting away with murder, bro. It is what it is. It's what I'm saying. We're not going to talk about the ref because you know what? Yeah, we all know refs make bad decisions. The ref wanted to be a part of the occasion. Big him up. This is what I'm saying. He was a part of the occasion. He wasn't the reason why Arsenal didn't win this match. No, the reason why was because of Arteta. Yeah, because it's like this. Yeah, when you know one of your fullbacks are on a yellow card so early in the game and go in and this is 16 minutes. Yeah, right. Just bear with me. 16 minutes. So you know that you got a pacey player running at you, someone that is very direct, someone that causes so much chaos. Yeah, and you're still keeping him on. Yeah, that's on him. Because that's where that's where games are won and lost through decision making of the manager. You know what I'm saying? Your bench guys are supposed to come off the bench and help you like revitalize your team, yeah, and get you out of trouble. The reason why I say that was the pinnacle moment. It weren't even the 3 saves that you're keeping there. To be honest, it's not a thing where Havertz should have scored. Havertz didn't score, so I don't really give a shit. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, your keeper made 3 brilliant saves. He got up off the floor so well. This is what I'm saying. That's what a second proper keeper is supposed to do. Now, the reason why it was a mistake, because if you rerun the game again, yeah, when the ball got switched over to the other side before Kepa made that stupid mistake on what was it, the 60th minute or something like that, yeah, 60th minute, it was Kepa and Zubimendi, and Kepa looked like he wanted to challenge him, but he knew he was on a yellow card. Why? From the 16th minute, now let's do the maths. From the 16th minute to the 60th minute, is he still on the field? Why? Yeah, because that wouldn't happen. This is what I'm saying. This is why I say I blame the manager. Okay, Kepa could have caught that, right? But guess what? If man was taken out literally in that side of the field, none of that would have happened. The keeper wouldn't even have to fumble the ball. The ball go to him to fumble. This is what I'm saying. Because I couldn't see City scoring any other way. Because to be honest, I said to all my friends here, I said, the way we lose matches is not because the team is better than us, it's because we allow them in. That's a simple thing of it. Because they score worldies against us, or we have a bad mistake. You get me? And what happened today? 2 bad mistakes. But let's talk about it. Yeah, I've mentioned Zubimendi, and that's not the only thing. You see, just after he got a yellow card, right? I see who was it? Cherky run across him, and he looked like he wanted to kick out on him. It was in the middle of the field, but he couldn't do that because now he's on a yellow card. So why is he still on the field? This is what I'm saying. There was a point when I saw Doku and Semenyo running at him. 2 chaos ballers. If you don't realize it, yeah, from the 25th minute onwards, City attacked our left side. Why do you think that was? Yeah, because the manager said he's on a yellow card. Use your fucking brain, right? So I'm supposed to be like, okay, cool. We're gonna blame the players because the players. Do you know what? Yeah, the players need to hold corn, but the manager needs to hold that one as well because he is the leader of the ship. Yeah, and he sank this blood clot thing. You get what I'm saying today? It was on him, right? Let's talk about the goals now. I've said about him can't come across him, and Zubimendi was very slow, yeah. But Zubimendi's not a pacey player. He should have never been in that position anyway. If anything, Nkapé should have been in that position, and Zubimendi should be the one to jockey, yeah, or cut off the first man, right? But it didn't happen. Kepa should have caught that. If Kepa, no. So it wasn't Zubimendi. It was Trossard. Zubimendi, yeah, was supposed to be marking Riley for that first one. And it was only because Kepa didn't catch the ball, the flight of the ball changed, and then Riley was quicker to react because Kepa was reading it. Zubimendi would have got ahead to it because Zubimendi was in front of O'Reilly at that time. Yeah, the ball changed, so now O'Reilly went around him instead of the ball just flying straight over. You know what I'm saying? That's on the keeper. Yeah, that's cool. The second goal. Simply on Saka. You see, this is naivety. This is stupidity at its best. You see, Saka, when he first came into this thing, he came in as a left back. He should know how to defend. So it's like this, yeah? Stay with your man. We all know that you're always supposed to stay with your man no matter what happens. Yeah? No matter what, you're supposed to stay with your man. He lets a fucking left back run past him and get that second header in. He should have, no. I can understand it. I can understand. Look here. You see when that happened with Odegaard the other day. I forgot what match it was when the ball went over the top and then they headed the ball, whatever it was. Yeah, I can't remember at this point in time. I was like, it pissed me off. But I was like, do you know what? Yeah, I always see him doing these stupid things. Saka was a left back. He understands this. If anything, Saka is the one that breathes Arsenal more than all of these players. He should know what this means. He should know what this final means. This is what I'm saying, because we've never won this cup ever, yeah? But then he shit the bed. But guess what, people? This is why I'm happy, because I've been saying all of this shit for so long, yeah? I've been saying how much Saka needs to be dropped. I'm not having this, do you know what, yeah, he's lost a yard of pace, he's done this. No, you fucking get paid enough to do your fucking job. You get paid enough. There is no star boy. You know what I'm saying? A star boy is little Pitney. If you're non-Jamaicans or you're people that don't know any Jamaicans, a Pitney is a little child. You know what I'm saying? The youth. Yeah, I expect that shit from a youth, not someone that grew up in the hell end and that's been playing at the highest level for 7 or 8 years now. Yeah, I understand injuries and grade 3 injuries They are tremendous on your body because that's when the meat comes off the bone. It's like when you slow cook a chicken. This is what I'm saying. It's very tender. You know what I'm saying, people? Yeah, I get it. I get it, people. Yeah, but then you got to see things like sorry, people. You got to see it like this, right? If you're a baller, you're supposed to be able to change up your game. He's in the prime years of his life. Yeah. If you only have to rely on pace, yeah, you're no better than Garnacho, Madueke, or Martinelli. Yeah, that's what it is.
Season,
yeah, no. Like, do you know? It's the reason why I'm saying this is because any other player that has a football in mind, and we spoke about this, and I'll damn right stick on this point, is because like I can't get angry at what I've seen because I've been seeing this all season. I can't be angry at the style of play because I've been saying this all season. I can't be angry at the substitutions because I've been saying that all season. Flawless, it was me that was talking on your stream. I think it was a game in November. I said, watch when people realize the times that he makes his substitution. It's only because he's been getting away with it for so long and we're winning. People are cool with it. But the moment, yeah, these people realize that we're losing, the moment we go behind, or the moment something dramatic happens, yeah, that we get out of a fucking Carling, Carabao, EFL, Barclays. I don't even know what this fucking cup is called.
It's the Carabao, man. EFL and Carabao, fam. It's Carabao and EFL now.
I don't care, blood. This is what I'm saying.
That's the Carling Cup, you know.
Yeah, bro.
I think when you won it, it was actually would have been the Worthington Cup. Probably.
No, the Worthington Cup.
But it's still the League Cup overall, so it's still the same. It's just different sponsors.
Bro, I don't care right now. This is what I'm saying. I really don't give a shit right now. Like, do you know what it is? The moment shit happens is the moment people want to start calling it out. Yeah, people want to start.
I'm here to tell you right now. Yeah? We don't care.
That's Vega, by the way. I involved.
Vega.
I'm just saying, you like the cup, you don't care. So I have to play the soundbite.
No. There's a reason why I don't care. The reason why I don't care what it's called, yeah, because I didn't win it. You know what I'm saying? I'm throwing my dummies out the prom. I don't give a shit about it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow.
And the thing is, yeah, I said to Flawless yesterday, yeah, it's like this, yeah. Whether we win this cup or not, I really don't care. I should tell you why. Because after all of this money spent, after being second 3 times, yeah, this cup is not good enough. This is what I'm saying. I do not want this cup to fucking override our season, because we got nonsensical, idiotic motherfucking fans in my fucking fan base that piss me off at the best of times. This is what I'm saying. And this would have sugarcoated a lot of shit that's been going on. You know what I'm saying? How comes everything happened in one game that I've been talking about all fucking season? This is why I'm happy, because I want to hear what people's got to say. I really love it.
They're gonna call it a Mickey Mouse Cup. They're gonna say, "Oh no, like."
Do you know what?
Anything to deflect, I fucking can't see.
I respect the cup, yeah, because I respect every single cup competition that there is. And the thing is, I want my team to win every single cup competition there is, because I have fucking high hopes for my team. Maybe it's higher than my team can actually provide. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. I don't care. I've been an Arsenal fan all my life. It is what it is, people. Yeah, but yeah. These players are not good enough to do this shit, yeah? Because when the tough get going, man act like Cole Palmer and start fucking running. This is what I'm saying. We've seen it with streamers and now we're seeing it with footballers. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah? Come people, let's do this right now, yeah? We can say Declan Rice. You know what, yeah, Declan Rice is allowed to have a bad game. I get it, yeah? But then have a bad game when it's not a cup final.
Yeah, it's the tightness there. It's like, because if he balls out today, he's going to get all the plaudits and the credit because it's a big game.
Saka, he's been fucking limping for 2 years now.
Wow.
Yeah?
Wow.
It's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? For me anyway. Zubamendi in all the big games, yeah, he's fucked up. Against English teams, yeah? In Europe, it's different. Against English teams, he's fucked up. He even gave that shit down the road a fucking goal. Is what I'm saying. The shitter. That's what he did. You know what I'm saying? He's the one that
it like that. But go on, carry on.
No, I'm talking about your beloved side bitch. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. He's the one that gave what was it? Bodzlai, that great worldie that he scored. You know what I'm saying? He's been doing this. So for me, it's like it's cool. Ben White. I said I don't want him at the club because apart from his trolling, yeah. He was supposed to make Saka look good because he does his job and runs in behind and he takes some man away from Saka. Yo, people, please stop talking to me about shit about 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? This is what's wrong with my Arsenal fan base. They're fucking so sentimental, still fucking stuck in the past. You see what I'm saying? This is why most of the fans still fucking talk about the good old fucking days of when we won the the Gold Cup. Yeah, it's nice. This is what I'm saying, to be the old club in modern day to win the Gold Cup. But what next? What next? This is what I'm saying. What next? This is why I'm so happy, because I've been saying this and I've expected this bullshit to be happening. This is what I'm saying. Yeah. Let's talk about Gyökeres, right? Gyökeres now. Gyökeres, you know what? Yeah, he worked his socks off. Yeah, but that shouldn't have been his job. But how can you expect him not to work his socks off when Arteta is at the helm? Yeah, and this is the style of play that he wants him to do, or what he wants him to do. Trossard had a good 3-4 months. To tell you why, because he knew that this is the last year of his contract, and it's the World Cup year. So guess what? He wants to be. He wants to be a name in the team. So obviously he's going to do that. The reason why he's playing poor now, because this is the level of fucking Trossard. This is what I'm saying. It always has been. He's just a moments player. People just blind to see the moments. This is what I'm saying, yeah? Gabriel and Saliba, do you know what? Yeah, they're bosses. I ain't got nothing back to them. This is what I'm saying. Madueke comes on, yeah? And to be honest, I'd have preferred Madueke to start, even though he had a bad touch or whatever. I don't really give a shit. Do you know what, yeah? What Madueke has done in the short time that he's been at Arsenal this season, right, or for the last few games, is much better than Saka, because Saka is just a bit part on the field. He you know, I don't know who's worse, Saka or Words, right now. You know what I'm saying? They might get one or two goals, yeah, or good free kick. But what the fuck has each of all of them done? What Ekatike scores in small games, yeah, but he gets larged up. This is what I'm saying. No, bro, I'm shooting at everyone right now. This is what I'm saying, yeah. Everybody wants to go at Saka. Do you know what? Yeah, go at Saka, yeah. Call him limpy. Like, he's gone through injuries. You know what? Yeah, does he deserve the 300k a week? Do you know what? Yeah, yes, he does. Shall I tell you why? Shall I tell you why he does? Yeah, because you get paid for failure. Yeah, and in this club, yeah, my players, all they've done is failed. So up to this day. If I'm lying, yeah, tell me when they didn't, because the only person, like the only thing that they've won was the FA Cup. What? When it was illegal to go out. Are you telling me that? You know what I'm saying? When it was illegal to go out, but I still went out, is what I'm saying. Yeah? Because health is wealth. Yeah?
He was exercising people when he went out. That's what he was doing. He was jogging and exercising.
He was benching in an open park. Okay, it wasn't anything dangerous.
He was outside bench pressing his car and shit.
I was doing my 30 minutes. I was doing my 30 minutes government issued exercise a day. Yeah. Plus my dog needed walking. And to have your dog inside, yeah, people call it RSPCA on you. You know what I'm saying, people? Yeah, it is what it is, yeah. So this is why I was outside. Let me put some clarity and clarification, because people are idiots, yeah. They must be Arsenal fans. But it is what it is, yeah. It's been failure. It's been failure. This is what I'm saying so far, yeah. And we all know players get paid for failure. You get what I'm saying? Or they get big contracts and act like Salah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what happens nowadays, right? Look at people, yeah. The reason why I'm happy, and I state it again, is because I've seen this. Yeah, I've read this book. I can even write a story at the beginning of the season because I said it all.
All right, so let me ask you, Don C, then, how much do you think this impacts the league?
I don't think it impacts the league at all.
Okay, go on.
Because something that TJ said was something I was talking to my family about earlier on. Because we was debating it, and there's a few Arteta rings, yeah, and all of this bullshit, yeah, and they're like, oh yeah, but then this game is angry, and same thing I'm saying to you, I said it to them earlier on. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I don't think it will impact the league is because, for one, we haven't got 6 weeks to think about this. We got 2, yeah. So it's literally sink or swim. Yeah. So the next game is going to come up real quick. They're going to go on international break. So do you know what, right? A lot of them aren't going to have anything to do with the club. Yeah, they're going to think about it. They're going to talk about it, but they're going to come back in better spirits. This is what I'm saying, yeah? We've got a lot of easier run than Man City. And I'll tell you that straight up and down, because we haven't got relegation threats. We had a harder big start than Man City. And after the Christmas, we had a harder start. But to the end of the season, they've got to play relegation teams, and their last game is no joke, because they're playing a team that's trying to get back into Europe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, if anything, momentum's on our side. Yeah. It's like this, right? this game, because I think we had this conversation before. Yeah, I've had it with someone else. A game like this, if we win it, if we won this game, it could have gone two ways, just like if we lost this game. These man could have been like, yeah, we're League Cup champions, yeah, we're gonna brush over every team. Or they'd be like, we're gonna take every team serious. Or if we lost this game like we did, they could see it like we can't lose another match.
Nah, here we
Yeah?
Before you carry on, Duncy Vega, I know you gotta go. Any final words? Shout out your channel, all that good stuff. And don't worry, people, over the international break, I'll talk to these three and try and sort out some crossover. I know how much you look like the crossover show, so I'll talk to some people. I'll talk to everyone and try to get them patterned. Floor's yours, Vale.
Yeah, no, much appreciated. Don't hold your breath for any crossover shows with the beige and reds though, because those guys bother me. When it comes down to
that's the first one I'm sending to his agent.
Yeah, okay. No. Listen, I'm obviously, I'm excited. I'm ecstatic for how the team performed. The cooking with regards to Arsenal and the trophy run and the quad that was talked about. Not saying that you two were talking quad, but the conversation with regards to what this Arsenal have been, where they sit amongst some of the best teams. I'm gonna have some cooking to do over the international break. You can find me easy. Go to YouTube, Vader Games TV. You find me, subscribe. Yes, I know I'm a little inconsistent, but I'm also gonna stress this. I am a big believer in energy and flow, right? And something told me, you know what I mean? Whole thing's pretty close. Wait until the final. You got international break. You can get everything out. TJ out there talking heavy. Corey AFC talking heavy. I got people to cook, rightfully so. Large up my manager, my club, and O'Reilly, academy player showing out in a final. Listen, there was two things that were going to happen, or there were two collisions that happened, right? You had the undefeated Arsenal with regards to Wembley, and you had City, and one was going to have to give, and I'm so glad that City were the ones to win this. Listen, large up, bless. I'll catch y'all. Don C. I'm going to put in 2 reps tonight to try to catch up, try to get into those extra larges and make them look like mediums. TJ, bless.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I shout you, yes, blessings, man, every single time. Make sure you subscribe to Vader Games TV every single time as well. Make sure you do that. TJ, we'll go back to you, man. I know you got more to say.
Yeah,
floor is yours.
Yeah, Don C is correct. I'm just. I don't want to call Saka finished yet, but it's a huge problem the way that he's played. He either needs to adapt or Arteta needs to adapt. This is one of those things where you obviously see that Bukayo Saka, and this is not me strapping on my lawyer tie, by the way. This is just me calling it as it is. I'm not defending him because I think he has been diabolical the last couple of months. I'm going to be real. Like some of it is on the system, but a lot of it is on him. He doesn't have the leg anymore. His hamstring looks like he looks like a different player. This is what we were afraid of when he went down with that grade 3, like Don C was saying before. Like you have to adapt as a player when you undergo that big of an injury, because now you're worried about your career. Now every time you go into a sprint, you're going to be worried about needing to pull up because you ripped a hamstring or your calf or whatever. Like you're never going to be the same player again because that confidence is gone, because you have to worry about, hey, how am I going to pay for this, that, or the other if I'm on the fucking table? You know what I mean? Like, and 300 bags a week, I think he deserves it. I think he's brought us through some dark times. I think that this club is Bukayo Saka, and Bukayo Saka is this club. I don't see him playing anywhere else, and I don't think he does either. That being said, we need to figure out how to utilize this version of Bukayo Saka, and I don't think Arteta has figured it out yet. I don't think the system suits him in its current form, and he's going to continue to look like shit. And we talked about this before, and this is not a defense, but wingers in the Premier League are stifled now. We were given shit to Mohamed Salah earlier, right? But a season ago, when wingers were cooking, he was up there in the golden boot race, right? Obviously, one of the best wingers in the league, MVP, roddy-doddy-da, you guys know the rest. But now, in the system-based football that we are seeing in England right now, people call it boring. I think it's just people playing chess and going to stalemates all the time.
Yeah.
Wingers in England cannot cook anymore. Unless your name is Anton Semenyo, you are not big up proper Chelsea. She's been all over the fucking place today. She followed me right into my match reaction and cooked me, and now she's here cooking me again. It's absolutely ridiculous, man. Chelsea fans that just hold 3 to Everton, and they're sitting on us cooking. I can't believe it. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, we talked about Dauncey. You talked about how Nani Madueke looks better than Saka. Yeah, he does look better than Saka. He's Saka without any finishing whatsoever. He's Saka without the GA, and this is exactly why Chelsea let him go. Like today, the Man City game, the way that he was playing today is exactly why Chelsea were fine with him leaving, because he can run at players all day long. He can dribble, run, beat the man, whatever. But as soon as he gets into a danger area, there's nothing happening. Zero. He's either boxed out and earns a corner, which is why I think that Arteta doesn't really care about his finishing, because as long as he's earning a corner and getting us into those danger areas and set pieces, then Arteta's going to be fine with it. He doesn't give a shit. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to even go out on a limb. I don't think he gives a shit that Madueke can't finish. I don't think he cares. I'm going to be very honest, because he gets into those danger areas, and as long as he's hitting the ball off somebody and it goes out the byline and we get a corner, he doesn't give a fuck. Because that's where our bread and butter's been all season. Because we're sticking, freaking 6-foot monsters in there like Saliba and Gabriel, and we're getting goals out of it, right? So it's just one of those things where our wingers and wingers in general are not properly utilized anymore, and we expect Bukayo Saka to go out there and be the hero because he has been in the past. But this Arsenal team, and I hate to say this, and we're in danger of doing this. Just like I believe Arsenal has passed Martin Odegaard by, I think Arsenal are passing Bukayo Saka by.
So,
and that's not, I don't enjoy saying that, but all you got to do is look at the last 2 or 3 months. We either need, and I'm going to say this again, I'm going to sound like a broken record. Arteta either needs to adapt him to the play and play him more centrally, because he's never going to beat anybody on the wings ever again. He doesn't have the speed. He doesn't have the confidence. You either play him centrally or try to utilize him in an attacking role centrally, or you bring him in off the bench, because that is the level that he is at right now. And I think that's the level that his body's at. I love Bukayo Saka, man. Like I have 2 of his kits in my closet. I was heartbroken when he went down. Like, there are very few players that I'm like, you know what? I think this guy's the main character. Like, I think of these guys as members of a corporation, right? They hire, fire, whatever. I'm really not bothered by it. But guys like Declan Rice, Bukayo Saka, and Gabriel, those 3, I believe in, and I have some sort of personal investment in, because I've seen these guys develop, and I've seen what these guys can do for my club. Come through in huge moments, right? Big up Charlotte. It's time to have really, really difficult conversations. And I think we're not done with the bad results. And we're going to have some very serious conversations about some of these star players come the end of the season. Dauncey, can you believe, again, at the end of the season, we are talking about needing wingers. We need a winger. We need a 10. We need a backup left back. We need a whole new front line.
You saying you need a 10, a striker, and 2 wingers?
Yeah. No, of course. Of course. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
When you say it, like, it just sounds mad when you say it out loud, but when you actually look at it, you
gotta, exactly. And look, you could even argue that we need a 10, because Odegaard, this guy's done. He's gone. I think in the summer, if we're not seriously looking at selling him, like, Berta, I think Berta's gonna look to move him on, and I don't blame him.
Nephew.
And then, yeah, I'm not hearing Declan Rice slander. He had a bad game today, but I'm not hearing it, to be honest with you. He's the least of our problems. But if you're talking about a 10, you had Eze go down with an injury that they are saying is more serious than the club was letting on. So now you're looking at Kai Havertz in the 10 for potentially the next couple of weeks.
What's Eze's injury?
As ankle injury picked up against Leverkusen.
Okay.
Yeah. And the fact, and he's still adjusting to the team. As much as people want to give shit about that, like he's still adjusting to the team, he's still adjusting to the system and the players around him. Arteta was not giving him time. Yeah. He wasn't giving him minutes. As soon as Odegaard was available, he benched him for 6 fucking games because he has to babysit Odegaard and his investment. Like Arteta is so attached to Odegaard. Like this is what I don't get with people that are shitting all over Eberechi Eze, which by the way, I think a lot of it is racial. I'm going to be very honest with you. And me being a white guy, like I understand that I shouldn't be the messenger for that. But I think the fact that you're shitting on Eberechi Eze, who's come in and been one of the most dynamic players in the midfield for Arsenal this season. Yeah, is he creating chances all the time? No, he's not. But well, no, is he hitting the target all the time? No, but he's creating chances. He's creating second balls for players, and though it doesn't always result in GA, he's creating chances and creating second balls for people that have gone in. Go back and watch some of the midseason games where he started or came in relief and he's shooting. He's causing rebounds, and the second rebound gets finished. Okay, I think Zubameni finished 2 of them on his own. Right. So these are the uncomfortable conversations that we need to have about football as a whole, because I didn't hear any of this shit about Martin Odegaard earlier in the season. I heard Martin Odegaard, he's coming in, he's running the midfield, he slows things down, he's great. Yeah, no, but he doesn't get any GA either. Unless it is wide open for him, he doesn't get shit, and he just gets coddled and coddled and coddled by a portion of this fucking fan base. When now you're seeing that Arteta doesn't even rate him. When me and Don C were sitting here 2 years ago being like, you know what? I don't think he's it. I don't think he's it. When we look, 22, 23, 21, 22, and 22, 23, when we were just chaos. We were playing free-flowing football, or we were just getting fucking run through. There was really no in between. We brought in Martin Odegaard to be a commanding and slowing and calming presence in the midfield. We don't need that anymore. We have an outfield 10 of full internationals. We do not have Fabio Vieira. We do not have Emile Smith-Rowe. We do not have these inexperienced players that are, to be honest with you, if you're playing FIFA, they're not getting above 80, right? They're topping out. They're topping out, right? But now you have full internationals that are going to hit 93 overall in career mode. I'm playing career mode right now. That's the only reason why I have that. But you have like that's where we're at. So this team is passing some of these players by, and the fact that we're making excuses for these players that are clearly not good enough, and we're shitting on the players that are coming in and actually making a difference, a la aka Eberechi Eze, I think it's bullshit. And look, I don't want to get into a too big of a conversation about the race thing, but I think that is a factor here.
Yeah,
and
if you think that's a factor, I know you're not just saying that. I know you thought that through that deeply. So if you feel that way, hey, dude, it's flows yours to say so, man.
Look, and look, people can disagree with me. People can be like, TJ's just playing white knight, blah blah blah, sitting on panel. You know, I am. If you guys don't see this, guys, I work with people of color, like pretty much exclusively. Like Dow's the only white guy I work with. Okay,
yeah, that's true. That's actually true.
Okay, so if people
like the white guy in Black Panther, the first one,
the only white guy in Wakanda. Like it's crazy, right? So I see it, and people don't want to call it out. I'm going to call it out, and some people need to look at this and be just like, look. Maybe you need to take a second look at this, because Eberechi Eze has come in and he has played. He's fine. Does he leave some to be desired? Absolutely. But I think he's still betting into a team where you're making excuses for a player that's been here for 5 fucking years.
Yeah, so it's like the energy's not the same for Odegaard. There's more energy for Eze than it is Odegaard, even though Eze's been here much less and has played much less consistent minutes, etc. But I say that should Eze have done better? Yes, but give him a run of games. He's not had a run of games. Give him a fair run of games. over
No,
5, 6
and this
sacks
is the
in
first
the
thing the
sense.
ops come after, man. I'm having a talk with Michael Griggs about how he was shit and he got benched for 6. You forget that Odegaard was injured and then he wasn't, and then he was again, and now Eze's getting regular minutes because Odegaard is not available. This is not hard to figure out. This is not hard. Okay, now ship that guy back to fucking Norway or Spain or wherever you want to go and put in players that have shown that they can produce and show up in the biggest games. You could tell every time, dude, my heart broke every single time they panned the camera on Eze. You could tell he was just like, I wanted to be there. I think the game is completely different if he's there. Completely different. But no, we have to depend on Kai Havertz. So yeah, going back to the bringing in of new player situation. Yeah, we need to address a 10. We need to, like, the only position where I think we're fine is like central midfield. 6s and 8s. I think we're fine with Rice and Zubamendi. Well, even Zubamendi. Geez, I think we're playing Zubamendi into the ground. So you could even argue you either need to play Norgard more, or you need to get another 6 if you don't think Norgard is deserving of time, because Norgard isn't getting a lot of time either. That being said, I didn't watch a lot of Brentford games, so I don't know what he can bring to the position because he doesn't get any minutes here, right? So. I know I've waffled too long probably, but all I'm gonna say is look, we are now at an inflection point here at Arsenal Football Club again, because the crows came home to roost, or the what is it? What are they called? The chickens came home to roost because Don C is sitting back and smiling and being spot on, where I was just like giddy about being in a final, and that's on me. I forgot who I supported. And yeah. It's like, it's like that chick in high school that, was always fucking around but dragging your ass along because you were the guy that was going to pay for the meals, but she's going to go out and bang the fucking quarterback. And you're just sitting there like, oh, it'll be okay. She won't do it again. And then she goes to prom with the guy and you're still a sucker. It's just this club, man. And look, at the end of the day, we need to decide whether or not we are going to be winners or we are going to be perennial fucking losers. And if we don't fire Arteta after this, like after serial bottling, if we go home with nothing, TJ Warren TV will now be a Pokemon watch along. I'm just going to sit there and play Pokemon and not do football analysis because it's not even worth it. Oh yeah, no, I'll start with red and I'll just go throughout the entire thing. And people are going to be like, TJ, what happened to your football analysis? Well, I was tired of getting battered, okay, emotionally, because this institution refuses to change, okay, and the fact that I even have to announce that as a possibility of us bottling the 3 competitions and the three trophies that we have left. After the conversations we were having 2 weeks ago, or even last week, this is what this club does to us. And people will just, and I'll name names. People like freaking Sai, or people like Saad, and people like Igal, and people like fucking what's his name? Oh God, why am I forgetting it? I even met the positive Arsenal football content creators. They're gonna lap it up. And they're gonna be, you know what? It was a Mickey Mouse Cup. Move on to the next. And I've told them this to their face. I'll tell them that to their face too. I'll go on the catch up and I'll say, "Yo, catch, you are bigging this shit up. Stop it. Stop."
Why did they? Why was they saying talking about like? Were they trying to downplay
every time? No. It's Arteta can do no wrong. Arteta, we brought him here. But and you know what? Big up the catch up. By the way, big up SB. Early legends in the game, dude. Like they've been on the 6 month and already they're fucking cooking, right? Yeah. But I can't agree with the toxic positivity. That's the overall message. We need to be serious about our football club now, because we are going to let a golden generation slip by. Everybody bigs up these players. Okay, we have everything now. I said at the beginning of the season, if we bottle it this season, it'll be worse. It'll be the worst bottling ever.
It'll be the worst if it is.
It'll be the worst.
Because of what you did.
And it has nothing to do. You can, the 93%. No, Our squad wasn't good back then. We had Rob Holding, who the star center back for the fucking Colorado Rapids now in our back line in 22-23. These were the level of players that we had. Fucking Cedric was in the team. Finished Mohamed El Neni, big up El Neni, but finished El Neni was in the team.
Yeah.
We have no excuses, guys. We have no excuses now. I'll stop, dude. And people keep asking, people that are in the chat that are asking if I'm on blood pressure medication, probably should be.
No, don't worry, man. His wife will look after him, man. Don't worry about it. You lot get your questions in. Wait.
Are you okay? Are you okay? She's like, are you okay? I'm like, no. Wait. Didn't Connor say a treble last show? He did say a treble actually. Yeah, he did. You know, Connor's an idiot though. Like we gotta.
Yeah, he did say that. But at first he said no. At first he said the treble. Then he said a treble. Yeah. He did say that. He changed it because we all know there's a difference between the treble and a treble. Arsenal run for the treble. You know what I'm saying? You know, we ain't talking the Liverpool treble in 2001, man. We ain't talking that the diet treble. We talking the genuine treble. We know what that means, 100%. Oh yeah, man. Gyökeres prop and a treble dark. What actually don't see what are you saying about Gyökeres in regards to him? Not just his performance today, but overall, because it seems to be, and TJ mentioned this earlier about if he's not scoring, he's not really offering a lot. Again, the way you lot play don't really help your attackers because of Arteta and the tactics, but where you at with it all?
I know his limitations. Because I know his limitations, it's hard for me to even big up girls, yeah. It's so hard for me to be honest with this prick because I know his limitations. Yeah. I know Arteta's limitations and the fact that Arteta will not change his system for Gyökeres. And to be honest, why should he? That's not Messi, Ronaldo, or anything even near that. This is what I'm saying. That's not in the Ronaldo mode. That's not that. That's more like the Lukaku mode. Yeah, someone that's big, strong, but doesn't really do much. Yeah. The only reason why I laugh and joke about the 5-yard passes is because that's all I can do. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, I've come to stage 5 acceptance a long time ago.
Damn.
When it comes to Arteta. This is why I've been so happy all season, because for me it's a win-win, and this is why I've been smiling.
You have been saying this, yeah. You have been saying it's a win-win.
Because at the beginning of the season, I thought, you know what, yeah, if Gyökeres doesn't get 20 goals, it's a failed season. And so far, it's a failed season. But what am I expecting? What really can I expect, bro? This is what I'm saying. He's not let's say, because Ekatike, he's a baller. I'm in the front, like, and Isak, like, I hope he comes back very soon. They're ballers, yeah. You know they can score from anything. Gyökeres is a striker that needs a lot of help, yeah. When I say a lot of help, if you ever break your leg, yeah, if you ever broken your leg before, you need crutches, otherwise you can't walk, yeah. Or if you have a wheelchair, you need someone to push you. That's Gyökeres. He needs help, yeah. He's not one of those players. Yeah, he needs a crutch. You see Max Dowman the other day. No, not Max Dowman. Who was it? Who scored that goal? Yeah, Max Dowman. When he headed the ball and then he ran with the ball and he scored the goal. I think it was him. Yeah. You've never seen Gyökeres do that. Why not? Because he can't. He runs out of steam too fast. Yeah. He can't play in the shoulder because it's a thing where he's not allowed to. Just stay on the shoulder. There was a chance where he had where the ball went over the top. And I think Ake got a last-ditch tackle on it.
His touch should have been better. I know the one you're talking about in the first half. Yeah.
He ran on the blind side. Even if he had a bad touch, yeah, he should have enough in the tank because he had 2 yards on Ake where he should at least got a shot off or block the ball. So you know what? Yeah, we can scam a penalty. Right? He couldn't even do that. You know what I'm saying? So he's not good enough, to be honest. To be honest, like this season, like not many players have been good enough, and it's been like that for a long time. Because I'm not saying I want star players or anything like that. I just want a team to win. That's all it is, a team to win. And Gyökeres, unfortunately, is not made in that mold. You see it week after week, the way he goes down. Yeah, he's had a few good games, and I have praised him on the fact that he is working harder for the team. But that's not his game. He shouldn't be out on the left trying to win the ball or hold up the ball there. That's Trossard's job, right? Yeah. Gyökeres is supposed to be in the center. So when we get a player with a lot more brain instead of a fucking Liam Delap kind of ogre, elf, caveman shit, this is what I'm saying. Put him in the middle. Just lump balls to him. Make him do the hard work against the defender instead of the running. This is why we have runners. Yeah. And that's still on Arteta. And the thing is, I'm not going to blame Arteta for stupidity of players on the field, but the only thing I will do, he keeps playing them. Yeah? Unless your name's Eze. He keeps playing them. Unless your name's Eze. Yeah?
No, you're 100% you spot on in regards to it. Nah,
he's just not good enough. Just not good enough, bro. And it's disappointing because I backed him. Yeah, I wanted him to come. Do you know what? Yeah, I forgot who said something to me. He said, "Don, watch the Minis League." Yeah, and then after we came, I watched the Minis League. But then, yeah, I was hoping that he could translate at least half of those goals that he scored for Arsenal. Guess what, people? That's 20 goals, and he can't even do that when you come up against real people. This is what I'm saying. Real ballers, right? I wouldn't say we got gaslit him. We just got like he just lied to us. You know what I'm saying? Do you know, it's like this, yeah? You see, how I could put it as, if you've got kids or you've got nephews, nieces or whatever, right? Young kids, you see them doing something. They said, I promise you, I didn't touch it. I promise you, I didn't touch it. Yeah? That's what it was. He just blatantly lied to us, yeah? And we accepted it. This is what I'm saying. We accepted it. It's like, it's okay. Yeah? Do you know what? Yeah, like I said, for me, it's more of an acceptance thing now. I know where we are. I know where Arsenal's going to be. You know what I'm saying? And
sorry, go on, carry on.
No, go on. No, I'm saying.
No, sorry, my bad. Go on, family. Go on.
No, go.
Nah, because I was going to ask, because you mentioned it there about him lying to you and like the impact of like this game. But I know you, man. And TJ mentioned it already about like the potential if you lot don't win anything, but surely you lot pick up something. I don't think you lot got a trophy list now from this point. Big concern, whether it's the Premier League or the FA Cup. It's one of those two. Sure.
We'll win the league, but we're gonna do it by the skin of our teeth.
So you reckon you just scrape by like a point or two? Or like the last
goal, I think it'll go to goal difference.
You reckon be a GD thing?
Yep. Not even bullshitting you. This is where they've landed me now. Momentum with this club, like I cannot stress this enough, and I don't want to sound like a broken record here, but momentum is everything in this part of the season, and we've lost it. We've completely lost it. But Don C, what are you saying? Like, are you fatalistic? Do you think we're going to completely drop it now?
I don't think you capitulate.
I don't. I think the league. It makes me a little bit more nervous about the UCL because I think Man City provided a blueprint for teams with higher quality, aka Barcelona or Real or Atletico Madrid.
You know what's crazy? As I was watching that game, I was thinking that exact same thing.
Like now, this is the way that Hansi Flick will play against us. Wow. Like I think we get past Sporting, but Hansi Flick.
I think we get past Sporting.
Hansi Flick, and I think Barcelona will get past Atletico, but I just think. Yeah, I just think that that Barcelona team playing a high line like that and disrupting our ability to play out the back, they have the players that can do that. But Don C, sorry, I was starting to talk.
No, man, it's cool. Don't worry about it, man. We're gonna win the league. We're gonna win anything this season. I said I want to answer that around Easter, innit? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When is Easter?
In 2 weeks, the next match.
Yeah? All right. Okay. Cool.
Okay, people. Arsenal's going to win the league this season.
I'm not going to ask you. I'm not going to ask you if you win the Champions League. Do you think you make the final though, Duncy?
It depends what happens in that Barcelona Atletico Madrid game.
All right. So if you get Barca, what are you saying?
Yeah.
If you get Atletico, you reckon you make it?
No.
So you think Atletico?
You're more afraid of Atletico?
Okay.
Yeah, the reason why
just-
is because,
yeah,
do you know why? Because they will stink at the place. Yeah. And then the thing is, yeah, we've seen what happens when a team does exactly what Arsenal does to teams. Yeah. What we like open and expensive teams that come at us. Because realistically, like I said earlier on in the stream, the only goals that's really scored against us to win games are worldies, yeah, or our mistakes. Yeah.
Mhm.
They've got players to do that. But what they don't have is good defensive structure. Yeah. They are a very chaos team right now. Yeah. They're on the old school Arsene Wenger mode of we will outscore you. Yeah. Not realizing we're like George Graham's Arsenal. We will defend with our everything. This is what I'm saying. And we can hit them on a counter attack. That's what we've been doing to most teams. And if you haven't seen it in Europe, it happened in the Bayern Munich game when they came at us. It took 3 passes. Who was it again? Eze, who put the ball over the top. Yeah. For who was it? Martinelli, a speedster. That's how it will be.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying. With Atletico, they don't want to give us that grace or space. They've played us this season. Right? They know exactly what we're going to do. Even though we know what they're going to do, they have a more experienced manager, right? Who is used to dealing with these kind of situations. We've seen Arteta shit the bed numerous times, yeah? What else am I expecting when he comes to a manager like this? Because it's so ironic when there was little to no pressure on him when he's playing games or like, in that league, that Champions League, right?
Mm-hmm.
How comes we came top of the table? Because there's little to no pressure. Mate, you can get in the first 16 and still qualify. So there's no pressure on him. All it is, that's 4 wins. Right? That's all it is. The teams that we played, we can get 4 wins out of them.
Yeah.
Right? But then when it comes to these moments, he always shits the bed. Look at last season when we played PSG. Mate, he played Moreno in midfield. Where did we lose the game? In midfield.
Moreno against that PSG midfield is crazy. Yeah? I'm very interested to see how Arteta does set up against whether it's Barcelona or Atletico. How he sets up. Like, what is the personnel? What are the tactical adjustments he makes during the game? If indeed, whoever you're facing, the momentum's with them, or if the momentum's with you lot, and then they make a change and stuff like that. That's what it is, because he's learning, like I say, because he shouldn't be, even though he may get over the line in the job, like he didn't have the credentials. Obviously, he's 6 years in now, but yeah, I hear it, man. Can
I just say one more thing before TJ, before you start cooking? Do you know what? Yeah, you're Bayesian Reds. Ask your question. Yeah.
Here we go.
You man, at the beginning of the season said you got the gauntlet. Where is that gone? You man said you're winning everything in football. Everyone are just going to be in awe of you lot. Is what I'm saying, because you got the best players, the best 10 that's playing on the left, that's not showing up like Cole Palmer. What are you saying, bruv? You've got a fucking striker that can only score goals against small teams, yeah? You got Gakpo, who you lot was bigging up at the beginning of the season. Frimpong, the best wing back, right back, I don't know what the fuck he is, no back, left back, right back, whatever, yeah, in your team, yeah? Big up you, yeah? You got the man with the contract. Big up you. How's that going, yeah? And then you want to come at me, the mighty Reds. This is what I'm saying, the mighty Liverpool, yeah? And about my shit team, the difference is I know my team, yeah? You lot was bigging up your team. You lot are TJ, who's currently the cup holders? Or the Premier League holders?
Yeah, the Premier League holders, that's Liverpool Football Club.
Have you seen them all season?
That Liverpool Football Club or the current iteration?
A bit of both.
I haven't seen the league winners are dead and gone.
Okay.
So, but this Liverpool team, the worst defense in Premier League history, the worst champions. You spend 250 million on 2 players.
Yeah.
But you have Jeremy fucking Frimpong playing right wing for you. You have Mo Salah, who is one of the best wingers in Premier League history, and you have Jeremy fucking Frimpong, who's basically, dude, that guy's an Olympian. He's not a footballer. He's an Olympian. He can run, and that's all he can do.
So he's
hey, I enjoy watching him try to play, though. I do enjoy that.
Yeah. So you're telling me he's the Black Forest Gump? All he could do is run.
I can't. I'm not. Those are your
Okay,
words, not mine.
I
Those are
can
your
say.
words, not mine.
Wait, what do you say? Mama said life is like a box of chocolates. So if that's the case, yeah, Gakpo must be Bubba.
bro, Liverpool and not to deflect too much onto the rivals, but Liverpool and Chelsea banter eras being back is just it's good eats, man. It's good eats. I just love that, like, all the Chelsea fans. You've noticed the balance of the ops that have come into the chat here are all Chelsea and Liverpool. They needed this. They needed this so bad. They needed Man City to win so bad. It's crazy. You hate us that much.
Mate, it's okay. I should tell you why, because Everton are just 3 points behind them. Everton, yeah? Your worst enemies, Everton, are 3 points behind you. You never know, the way you're playing.
David Moyes, Everton, bro. What the fuck?
They might take over. This is what I'm saying. But it's okay. This is what I'm saying. Don't shoot the messenger. Just like we lost, you lost as well. Yeah? But we are still in the running of actually winning things. Yeah? You don't got to play City in the FA Cup your next game. I'm saying,
you're not winning that. Liverpool are about to get our sandpaper condom. That's all I'm going to say about that. They need to put an X rating on that game because it's going to be bad. It's going to be a 4-0 Man City. Oh, it's going to be hilarious. Focus, you man lost a trophy. Joey, you lost 3-0 to Everton, bro.
I'm beating the chat, Fez.
Joey, no, yeah, absolutely. No, these guys are going to come in here and they're going to banner us. At least you guys. This is like the guy that's sitting in the movie theater yelling at Scarlett Johansson because she's in the movie. Bro, it's Scarlett Johansson. She's in the movie. She doesn't hear you. I don't hear you.
Hey, she gonna hear me. Some elite milk, man. Jeez. Oh, sorry. I don't. Sorry.
She's married last time I checked, but that doesn't matter. She is elite. But no, that's all I'm saying is, like, it's all these guys in the chat being like, you hate Arsenal because we are where you want to be. That's it. That's it. You guys are struggling to stay in Europe. We don't have to worry about Europe. We have to worry about City. That's it. You guys aren't worried about City. City ain't worried about you. Go back to crying about how you miss Maresca.
Sorry, yeah.
Like, go back to crying about that. Like, and half of you guys were bigging up Liam Rossinha when he came in. So stop this. Please.
Do you know what? Yeah.
Talk about hiring managers that are out of it. People are calling Arteta and saying that he's out of your depth, and your manager is Liam Rossinha. Okay, cool. Run with that agenda. I'm totally fine with it. I don't care. I'm not going to be the guy that's going to look like an asshole. Sorry, Dulcie.
That's okay. I was going to say the PE teacher. He's less of a PE teacher and he's more of a janitor. We'll call him that. This is what I'm saying. Yeah. Because he's just shit. Yeah. But I've had enough of talking about them, bro. Let's have a look at Spurs. What happened with Spurs? Because we've got to cheer ourselves up somehow.
You see the logo there next to TJ, where it says City and Arsenal podcast. This is Manchester City.
But the Arsenal lot, the Arsenal lot, was looking for Spurs in the Forest. You know what I'm saying? And I think like Little Red Riding Hood, they got lost.
Yeah, they bad result today, but it's not looking good. I can't even say that, yo. It's not. It's not. Hey, guys. Before I was super confident. You don't know me. All jokes aside, I was confident that they're staying up. Now I'm like, I knew the fight was on. Now the real fight is on. Now it's championship rounds. Now it's your one defeat away. Obviously, you're not one defeat away, but you're one defeat away now from being in the bottom three. I believe because West Ham lost, they're sat 17th, I think. Let me double check that.
West Ham lost. Yeah, Spurs are 17th.
Yeah. So I'm looking there. So like once you start there, look a point above it. Forest are 2 points above you. Leeds, thankfully, are only 3 points above you. So yeah, it's one of them where it's like, I thought they'd get that win today and they travel to Sunderland, Brighton at home. That Wolves game and that Leeds game is massive now because they play Wolves and Leeds. It's on those. I mentioned the first game. It's on those two. They're the two games. Like, they are absolutely crucial. Wolves away and Spurs at home because, the rest of it is not looking good. I'm not going to lie.
They're done.
It's the McNulty meme in The Wire, man. You know what I'm saying? When he signed the car and it's now I'm like, all right, it's peak. It is, man. I'm telling you, I thought he'd win today. Genuinely thought, yeah, they'll get a dub today.
And you know, they're cheering the players on. They're freaking escorting the bus in up the high road and all this shit. I could like. And the players can't come out and give their all for that, and they just get done by a Nottingham Forest team that's on their fourth manager this season. Do you think they're gonna stick with Tudor? Do you think
if they do that, idiotic, you just go get Big Sam right now. You sack him.
I'm telling you, you go get Big Sam. Yeah,
you gonna get Big Sam. And totally Pulis one of them because I watch the shout out to Expressions every time. You lot make sure you check out Expressions on the Sidemen show Inside. That's tomorrow. It starts on Netflix. Make sure you check it out because we got support, man. So make sure you lot do that. 100%. You lot got support. And I watched his match reaction, and yeah, Expressions is always funny and always has jokes, win or lose or draw. Obviously, they've been losing. Like there's a point in his match reaction where he just loses his shit. He's like, yo, we're gonna get relegated. Like, do you man not realize like he literally like it goes beyond, and you've seen that. Like I say, we all passionate and you get angry and stuff, but now like the realization is kicking in, like, oh shit, like it could, yeah. So they need to make the change right now. Go get Big Sam or Tony Pulis. You got 7 games left to save your season. Thankfully, you do. When I say thankfully, you play Wolves and Leeds because they're 2 of the teams around you. Because you messed up the one today against Forest, have to go get that. You have to. But
I don't think this team. This current Spurs team.
Bad line.
Oh, sorry. I said what was the score again?
Bad line again. You crackling up, man. I can't hear you, man. Bad line. It was,
say, because I just about watched the match. Like I just got told like in a group that I'm in that there was a score line. Someone didn't score or someone did. I'm not too sure if it was 2-0. Oh, thank you, H. It was 3-0. Thank you. Big up, H.
Yeah, nephew, this guy is crazy. They filled the streets with pyros for. Hey, nephew, you ain't gotta do all that, man. You know what I'm saying? But shouts to everyone. We're gonna close out. We're going over to the Bayesian show, people. The United Liverpool show. Speaking of getting packed, we'll be talking about Liverpool getting packed up on the seaside. TJ, shout out your channel. Let them know where they can find you, all that good stuff as well.
Oh shit! You know, from one
Sorry.
From one pain to more pain. Okay, so let's go ahead and line up what I got coming on my channel over the next couple of weeks. United States men's team watch-alongs. They are back, people.
Love that.
They are back.
That.
And the last time we did a watch along, I got so hammered I couldn't go to work the next day because I had to watch Potchball. Okay, these guys, Don C, you remember that? It was yep. I did go to work the next day, but it was a rough one. Okay,
was that a
what?
Was it the one we did shots?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, peak.
Don C, we are not repeating that. Okay. That being said. You have to have a little sauce if you're going to watch Poch try to manage a bunch of Americans that struggle to play football. We play Belgium and we play Portugal next weekend, and there will be watch-alongs with the regular old panel. Obviously, Flawless, you're an absolute fraud, but you are invited.
I will be there, man.
And the banter tour starts tomorrow. I will be on American Waffle, and that's going to be rough. You can catch me in Vader over there. And then Cass has like been bugging me about coming on Never a Foul because I'm just talking a bunch of shit in his chat. So I'm not running away from a challenge. So I will be on Never a Foul at some point next week. So big up Flawless every single time. Big up Don C. Yeah, this internet. Last thing I'll leave you with: this international break couldn't have come at a better time, especially after that result today. So, big up to chat.
TV links in the title. Don C's channel links in the title as well. Talk to us, Don C, man. Shout out your channel. Let them know what you got going on over there, etc.
Yeah, people. Donversation TV, man. Donversation TV. But first and foremost, make sure you're subscribing to Sarcasm City. This is what I'm saying, and the extra TJ Warren at TJ Warren TV. Make sure, people, because you get the greatest content from there. That's what I'm saying. It's like from UK to America. This is what I'm saying. It's bad boy entertainment. You get me? You get the bad boy Man United Spurs loving wanker over here, yeah. And then you got my brother from the States. You see what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, yeah. But people, make sure you like and subscribing, yeah. And someone said something in the comments. I will happily give West Ham those 3 points to relegate those pieces of shit. Happily. This is what I'm saying. It is what it is. But yo, my brother's tomorrow, 10 o'clock on Sheet TV. I'm off work for a few days, so do you know what? You might actually see me in the daytime for once.
Yeah,
and not in a graveyard shift. This is what I'm saying. So I might also utilize the time and not do the housework. Yeah, right. But yeah, you'll see me sometime this week. But if you subscribe and hit that bell, that'll tell you exactly when I'm on. You know what I'm saying? I at least give you 30 minutes notice. I'm not like Arteta. You know what I'm saying? But big up people. Make sure you like and subscribing.
There you go, people. So Dumversation TV, TJ Warren TV, Vader had to leave. He was only here for a short time, but Vader Games TV, all the links are in the title. So you click the links of all of them, and then you open up new tabs and you subscribe. They're all underneath in the description, not just on this live stream, every live stream on the channel, or you can just go into the YouTube search bar and not be lazy. Run up the likes here, hit the subscribe button here, and don't forget this show and all the other shows you see here on the main channel, apart from watch-alongs and fan calling shows, are available on all audio platforms, people. So if you don't want to see Don C's stupid smiling face, or you don't want to see TJ being a fraud, people, you can just go to the audio only version. You know what I'm saying? Listen on Spotify, or listen on SoundCloud. Listen on iTunes,
nice to him. I was nice to him today too. That's great.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Because
you
got aggressive issues.
No, I didn't even call you a pussy today, blood. Yeah, and
there you go. Like you know what I'm saying? That's what it takes. It takes a cup final loss, for me to not be in the spotlight and in the firing line. That's what it is. It takes you not losing in the Carabao Cup final. But yeah, people, if you want to listen audio only, like I said, Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, wherever you listen to podcasts, type in Sarcasm City TV, people. Please run up the likes again. Hit the subscribe button here, but redirecting over to the United Liverpool podcast, Barbados edition. So Bayesian Reds TV will be in the building. Barnes, Pops, Crab. So we'll be talking them lot losing on the seaside and us drawing on the seaside because they lost to Brighton. We drew to Bournemouth. They lost 2-1 to Brighton. Okay. I like Welbs with the double, man. Shout out my guy. Welbs,
big up Welbs every time. Every time.
Money born and bred, man. Shout out my guy Welbs. We're redirecting over. Run up the likes as soon as you get over there. Get your questions in. Keep them United Liverpool. But people, Crab's not actually on the run. He's not doing a Grim. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Grim, though. But yeah, people, this has been, that's why he ain't here. If you lot would have won, he'd be in the chat. I'm going to message him anyway, see if he's about for clubs. But yeah, people, this has been the Manchester City Arsenal podcast. My name City meets the Gunner Talk from the Arsenal podcast, live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in. See you lot in literally like 20 seconds. Big up.